Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Cole, in his 13th season, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Late on that fastball. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. That's inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. On the ground to the left. Volpe whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. That's the third out. Inning over. Back in the Bronx, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. How about a scouting report on him? Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-2.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Center field. And there's one down.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron
Judge.
Ball, that's outside.
Missed. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. On the ground, out to short, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third.
Bellinger up to hit. And foul ball. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here comes the judge around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man at second.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, stop. Fires to first in time. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a pop-up. Stop under it. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's out.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge takes it in for the out. And there's one down. That misses the zone. Ball one. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a foul ball. Inside. Ball two. That's
Ball
down
three.
and in. A slider missed. In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, foul off first. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Out to short, Volpe. And the Phillies are set down in order.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Randall Bridges.
Ball, that's down.
Nice play from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Batting 7, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Spits the plate, and that is strike 1. Just missed. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting 8, catcher Austin Wells.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. That's it at the knees, and it's strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-2. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is the target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 2-2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, third baseman Jose.
The pitcher on here, Jonathan Bolin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-2. Boom. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Off the mark there.
Inside.
Ball 1. And that is out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger and a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
Aye.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Too high. Ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
One down, Phillies down a run. Runner on the move, drops a bunt down the first base side, and a foul ball. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Three.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer. In the air, left field. And it stays fair.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Turner over at first with one away. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that one hit to first. Harper takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swings through that one.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Ball one there. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Out to short. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Makes the catch, one down.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. That one missed. In the air, right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 up, 2 down.
Ball, that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey!
Late on that fastball.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Base knock, right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Inside, ball 1.
In the air to left center. And that is that.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
To the right side. Harper steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Randall Bridges.
Inside, ball 1.
Bolin, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Missed with
That's
a changeup. Ball 2. That one drifts inside. And that's in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. To the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Ripped to right. And that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. That one missing inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nope. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one lifted to left. Grichuk has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Zach Pop takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the corner. Strike one. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Ball inside.
Late swing fouled off. The Yankees trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball one.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
Ball, that's low.
Caballero at first, one gone. The 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now all even up. Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. But he gets back in there safely.
For the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
That's out. That's a ball.
Check swing went around, and it's 2-1. Just
ball,
missed.
that's inside.
And ball
That's
4 there.
Take
Tying
the base.
run is on
Up
base.
next for the Yankees, center fielder, Yogi Bellinger.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Tough spot right
Ball
here. A couple
2.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a payoff pitch. On the ground at first, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Brent Hedrick will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Just missed. In the air, right field. Judge takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. To third, and it goes just foul. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Judge should have this one, and that is that.
Leading off.
Ryan Kirkering on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Grounds one to short. Turner. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Yankees.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Trent Grisham.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Pitch out, but no action.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the outside corner, that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball. Oops, he came home with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Hit on the ground might be 2. Slinging it to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Caballero digs in now.
Hey!
Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Ball to strike. Next offering is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there. But
Leading off for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Makes the catch. 1 down. That's down and in. In the air to left center. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball. Up and in like that. I mean,
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. There goes the runner.
That's inside.
Safe at second with a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Everything came together for him. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Crawford swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. So back to the top of the order. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. The Yankees looking to rally. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brad Keller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball 1.
Hit in the air, center field. Crawford under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Hey!
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the frame. Trey Turner now 1 for 3.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one ripped. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 1 away. Swing and a miss. 1-1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey! Ball, that's in.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. New arm out of the bullpen. Right.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
On the ground to third. Makes the sliding stop. And they get the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
First pitch misses. base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Again with a pitch out. The 2-2 now. And there's the ball.
Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. Runner goes again. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. The flip in there.
He made it.
He's
safe.
safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really important with that coming up now.
Kyle Backus gets the call from the pen.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Knocks it down. One runs in. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Golden opportunity right here. That's in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one missed. On the ground right side, flips it. There's one. On the first, he beats it, and a run scores. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Oh, that's just out.
No throw, safe at second. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Now back in safely at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just to...
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. It's Aaron Judge now.
Oh, that's inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Next one misses.
Outside.
And the count now 2-0. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the kill. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. In the air to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Dave.